Hi you guys. The #1 question that I get asked on my TikTok, what lip product are you using? What mascara is this? What blush? Yada, yada, yada. So I'm here to deliver. I have a very simple makeup routine, so we're gonna get right to it. I'm not gonna bore you guys with the nilly-willy stuff, okay? The first product I use, primer. Any primer works. This primer works, this primer works. It really does not matter because I have yet to find a primer that I myself even like, but whatever. We're gonna be using this one. It's the Palette Dio I'm Glowing. Do I like it? No. Does it do the trick? No. We're also gonna be pinning our hair back because nothing pisses me off more than when somebody has their hair in their fucking face when they're doing their makeup. I'm going to be using the Hourglass Hydrating Skin Tint. I just got this. I've only used it a handful of times, but I do like it, you know. Is it worth $50? No, it's not. I'll be taking just a little bit. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Foundation brush. This is the first ever makeup brush I bought myself. It's nice, you know? I don't really like to put makeup on my forehead all that much. I like to put it around my nose where I get any redness. And then I like to swipe it underneath my eye just a tad bit. But I really like a natural look on my skin. I really am not a fan of that much foundation or concealer. Oh. So because I do have a few blemishes, I am going to spot treat with some concealer, although I really try to avoid it because I don't like concealer, you guys. I just don't. I'm gonna be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I don't even think this is my color, but we have a few blemishes, so this is gonna have to work out, okay? The concealer is totally optional. Most times I do not use it, but I do like a natural look. I think I look odd without my eye bags. Okay, sorry. Okay, now for bronzer. I use the Mario contour stick, or I use the Charlotte Tilbury in this pinky bag. There's a little bit of a mix of both today, just to kind of see what we want. So I put it right there. This is a little too cool tone for me. I also put way too much. You see, I put some like on my forehead, but I just got bangs, so it feels a bit unnecessary, but for the sake of the video, I'll do it. And then I will take it, this is the secret, I will take it on my eye and kind of drag it like that. Does it do anything? I don't really think so, but whatever. It makes me feel like something's happening to my face. I never really learned how to nose contour. I just kind of guessed. So I don't really think, I actually don't believe in nose contouring. I don't think it's a thing. I think it's a myth, but this is what I do. So I'm gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. Mind you, you could do this with fucking eyeshadow for all I care. It's just the point of the shape that you're gonna make. I go on the side, okay? And I use my fingers a lot to wipe up excess product, okay? On the tip of my nose, but not too far down, because that, I've heard, will drag your nose down. And then across, like right there. And I will, like I said, clean it up. And I'm gonna let this dry before I like blend it. I'm gonna let it soak in the skin a little bit. And then for the sake of this video, we're gonna add a little bit more because I think this is a little bit of a warmer color than the Mario one. I'm gonna take this little cheap Amazon brush that's nearly broken and just blend. So you guys, I do my makeup different every single time. I really do. I don't really follow like a set routine. This is what I've been doing a little more so recently, but it is different every single time. Blend the nose contour. Okay. And then like I said, I clean it up with my fingers. Sometimes if I feel like the contour has dragged down too much, I will take the Huda Beauty powder and put it right like there. That's a little excessive for me today. Everyone wants to know, what blush have you been using? I use NARS in the color Deep Throat. Yes, that is the name. Look it up. I do love this blush color. I mean, it's wonderful. And I'm going to keep it high up. I have a problem of dragging my blush down right here, but I'm trying to keep it higher up. I get allergic reactions around my eye if I put it around my eye, but whatever. And I'm pretty generous with the blush. I'm very, very generous with my blush. And then I will take a little bit and put it on the center of my nose like that. Yeah. And then to kind of slicken the nose contour back up, I take an old beauty blender and I just kind of go on the sides of my nose like that to make it look even smaller. I don't really know what I'm doing with my nose contour. Sometimes I'll go back and like touch up little spots like that. I'm going to be using the Master Chrome Maybelline highlighter. It's a little cakey, but I don't use too much of it. So a little dot on the center of my nose right there. And then I'm gonna be doing it in the inner corners of my eye, dragging it right there. I used to put highlighter on my cheeks, but the blush already has sparkles and I found that it makes my makeup look really cakey, so no more. Now, for the famous question, how do you do your eyelashes? I think you guys are going to be disappointed. I used an eyelash curler. I just got this. This is the Maquillage something. It's on Amazon. If you type in Maquillage eyelash curler, it will pop up. I don't even really totally love this. I usually use like the e.l.f. one that works just fine for me, but whatever floats your boat. I'm going to simply just curl the lashes. Do you see the difference? Alrighty. Also, like, I'm doing my makeup in the phone. So I don't know how good this is actually gonna look. So I get so many questions about my eyelashes. How do you get your lashes so long? Are these real? Are they fake? Okay, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Come close. It does not matter. And I'm only saying this because nobody told me this, okay? I'm gonna save you guys the trouble. It does not matter what mascara you use, what curler you use, if you have short lashes, okay? That's the bottom line. I used to have the shortest lashes ever. Thin, short, never. And then recently I lost even more because I used to wear eyelash extensions and then they just completely ripped my eyelashes out. So I started using a serum called Eyelash. Yes, Eyelash does grow hair on your face, but you know, whatever. Eyelash also is said to darken your under eye circles, you know, but clearly we don't. It's already a problem here, so what do I care? So unless you have long eyelashes, you're never, ever, ever gonna get lashes like you guys see in my videos. And I never thought, this is not even sponsored, I never thought I could have long eyelashes until I bought this serum, started using it, and now I have like the longest lashes ever. It's saved my life. I love it. I'm obsessed. Lashes are curled. The main mascara we are going to be using is the Telescopic Waterproof Mascara. I think I recently just learned that waterproof mascara is apparently not good for your eyelashes, so maybe I'm gonna switch it up. But for today, we're gonna be using this. Anything special, I just put the mascara on like, you know, regular. I do like to be a bit messy with my application because then I feel like it coats all of the lashes. Like I said, it's gonna be a little bit messy at first, but trust the process, trust the process. Oh! So when I say messy, I don't mean like that. The top lashes are done. I'm going to add just a little bit on the bottom. Sometimes I like to go really bottom lash heavy, but I'm gonna keep it somewhat minimal today. Okay, we're gonna let the eyelashes dry a little bit, but we're not done with them. For eyebrows, I'm going to be using the NYX Brow Glue. Just a tad. I like to more so add the color in on the ends. And I'm gonna be taking a spoolie and just kind of shaping them. Nothing interesting, nothing exciting, but look at that difference. I like to take my finger and I like to always go up a little bit and kind of carve out the shape. I got this freckle stick thing 3 years ago from Shein, okay? And it's lasted me, it's like a little marker, it's lasted me years, okay? And it works really well. I have a little mole birthmark on the end of my nose. Sometimes I like to go like that. I feel a little crazy. I used to go a little too dark with this, but this is wonderful. It doesn't wash off. I love it, personally. Now that the lashes are a little more dry, I'm going to be doing the final touches. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Sky High. This is also, all my makeup is this is so old. You see how dirty it is as well? Whatever. This adds thickness to the lashes. This adds the va-va-voom that you guys want, okay? So I'm just gonna be going more so on the tips of the lashes because I don't want them to be too clumpy. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. I always like to go back throughout me doing my makeup and touch things up on my face, like whether that's the blush or the highlighter or the eyebrows. So I'm feeling like the eyebrows are gonna need a little something more because it is a little light for my hair color. Yeah, so much better. Okay, now I can go back. I'm gonna go back and clean up the actual mess that we made. I like to keep my eye bags because, number one, I'm allergic to 90% of makeup. So I kind of flare up and concealer happens to be something I'm allergic to. But also because I feel like it adds a natural eyeshadow, kind of making my makeup look darker than it actually is, because I also am allergic to eyeshadow, so I can't wear eyeshadow. But I also think that eye bags are really sexy. Like when a girl has eye bags, hot. Now I'm gonna be taking a brown eyeliner pencil, or just a brown pencil. This happens to be the NYX Epic Wear. I'm not too picky with what I use, because I really don't have makeup products that I stick with, okay? That's why I change it up all the time. I'm gonna be taking this and drawing just the inner corner. Do you see? It just does something. Maybe I'm delusional. And then I'm going to literally just from the corner lash, little line like that. And then take my finger, kind of drag it and clean it. The difference that makes already. And sometimes if I'm feeling a little spicy, I will drag the inner corner out, so just a tiny bit so. And I'm gonna be taking the Milani Make It Last finishing spray. And I did just buy this bad boy, so I've yet to use it, but I'm very excited. While that dries, it's time for lips. NARS in the shade Vince. And today I want it to be a little dark, a little bold. So I'm gonna be using the Makeup Forever 606 Wherever Walnut. And I'm going to be going back in after the setting spray and adding more product. Yes, you thought we were done. No, never with me. Okay, and then for lip gloss, I just bought this, kind of like it. It's the Kiko lip gloss in the shade 5. I don't know the name of the shade. That is how I do my makeup. But I do switch up my makeup very often. This is more so what I've been doing every day. This has been like my new go-to everyday type of makeup, if you will. Listen, this is a little light for me. I do like a dark makeup look, so I'll have to maybe do a tutorial on that.